Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for this week's video. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all my future posts. And if you are returning, thank you for tuning in. As you can see, this week's video is going to be on the Louis Vuitton NEVERFULL GM size in the classic monogram print. And I went ahead and got the classic beige interior. Obviously, I'm not a fan of pink. It wasn't necessary, so I just stuck with the classic. But I actually bought this bag from sales associate Anne. Shout out to Karina Loves Louis for pointing me in the right direction, because the whole process of ordering, buying, and receiving the bag was speedy fast. The bag is flawless. I'm super pleased. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this thing and show you all some of the details. These bags are super popular. You've seen them everywhere. I'm just going to show you all a few things to look for when you see them out to be able to tell what type of quality the bag is for yourself. So this is the newer model. Now when I say newer model, that means I think they changed the interior in 2017. So we'll talk about the liner in a second. They've changed it. One little detail I did notice as well on the new model is the bulb placement on the handles has changed. Previously, the LV symbol behind the bulb was concealed completely. Now, on either handle, there's a tad little corner popping out from the LV logo. Now, that is correct. That's how it's supposed to be on the new model. I don't think so on the MM. I think that's just exclusive to the GM size, but so this is the front of the bag that we're seeing, as well as the back. It's done the same way. They both have the Peekaboo LV logo behind the bulb, which doesn't bother me at all. That's how it's supposed to be. Although I had to do a little research to make sure, but it's good. All the glazing looks phenomenal. I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but it's definitely a deep stain, and it's consistent throughout all the vachetta, which I was totally thrilled about. Let's see what else I was going to touch on. Oh yeah, the sides, the alignment. We'll go ahead and get into that since I remembered right now. So, do you see how these add up perfectly at the bottom? Two circles to a triangular flower, and then they mirror each other all the way up. I have seen some where they get closer at the bottom and they get further apart as you go up. Authentics or replica, whichever market you're shopping, they do differ. Louis Vuitton hasn't been completely consistent on every detail through the years. All of you all will learn that as you go and get into these bags a little bit more. As well as the side straps should hang all the way to the bottom of the bag, and they should touch the floor or the table wherever you have your bag sitting. That should always dangle and touch the bottom. The cuff should always be stitched left over right, and it's very smooth. All the vachetta is really smooth. It's really pretty. The stitching's great. It's doubled where it's supposed to be. So that's one side. That's the front. Here's the other. Both sides are exactly symmetrical and exactly identical, which I'm thrilled about. And the pattern on the top of the bag, I wasn't sure where it was supposed to be cut off, but these solid flowers that do not have a border, the one like this, so the row with the LV and the bordered symbols, that's where it's supposed to be cut off. So you can see there. If you see any with the star cut off, I'm not sure if that's right or wrong. I mean, like I said, these bags are mass produced, so things do change along the way at some point or the other. I think I have seen some with the flowers cut off. Who am I to say that that's incorrect? You know, I'm just speaking for me and mine and my piece. My piece looks awesome, super thrilled. All the stitching looks great. I've had no issues. So, but all the symmetry is perfect. That's one of the main things I look for, is symmetry. If the symmetry is good, then everything else should add up too. I have the bag stuffed, so let's go ahead and take this blanket out. Now, with the GM, we all know that the canvas is a lot more relaxed, so as soon as it's empty, it gets really slouchy, which doesn't bother me, especially the side with the interior pocket because of the added weight, but it's fine, that's what it's supposed to do. So, the bottom of the bag, That's upside down, so let's turn this around. Okay, so you can see that there are supposed to be 3 LV rows on the bottom and 4 down, and I think, let me see, let's count them across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. So 4 down, 7 across, and then 3 deep on the bottom. And again, everything lines up perfectly, even on the corners and the piping. It's all perfect. I'm really shocked, honestly. The quality of this bag is amazing. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get into the interior. I'm trying to do a different camera shot so I can get the natural light and still be able to stand behind the camera and, well, out of camera view and still be able to handle the bag. The first person view is kind of difficult with these bigger pieces. So hopefully this works for you all, and I'm getting close up enough on everything. So before we go inside the bag, I'm gonna get up close here, and I'm not sure if the flash is drowning this out, but the stitching is wonderful. It is supposed to be doubled here at the point, and it's also supposed to be doubled where the stitching makes the M on the bulb. Double stitching is a must. I feel like it gives you added security, and that's how it's supposed to be. And, okay, let's go ahead and go into the inside. So like I said, I went with the classic beige interior, which is cool. I ordered the Neverfull simply for the fact I needed a beach tote. Now, I know in the Florida sun, the vachetta is really going to tan, which doesn't bother me at all. That's kind of my goal. But here is the interior pocket. This is really sturdy, solid, textured material. I will say that. It seems really durable. I don't think I have anything to worry about. There's the back. So it is loose. It's not sewn to the bottom, and it does go the depth of the bag. Oh, and along with all of the gold hardware in this bag, whether it be like a nail head or a rivet, or it be the clasps, or even these tiny little like ball joints at the end of your pull tabs, like everything is engraved with Louis Vuitton. They're on that. Like they want all their hardware to be engraved with their logo, which I think is cool. It obviously reminds you of the brand that you have bought. Obviously you can't forget because of the mono print, but that's just how they do things, and I think it's fine. Detail is where it's at when you make luxury purchases. So I'm going to bring this closer into the camera again, but let's see how close I can get it. So on your interior pocket, right there on that little tab, let's see if I can get it any closer and clear. It's going to say Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. Regardless of where your bag is going to be made, it'll be stamped, you know, to the country where it was made. But that's supposed to be stamped clearly. The L is supposed to be long and short, perfectly circular O, and the T's are not supposed to touch. Ever so slight little space in between the crosses. And then your date code is going to be right here on the... So if you're holding your bag and the pocket on the rear is facing you, it'll be your right-hand side where your date code is, tucked just behind the edge. So it's really easy to find. And they used to offer the Neverfulls without the Neo pouch. Obviously, I got the newer model, so it did come with the pouch, which I'm psyched about because it's just another piece. It's like you get 2 for 1, and this thing's going to come in handy. I'll touch on that in a second. So like I mentioned, the updated interior of the Louis Vuitton, they went with the solid print. It's no longer cursive, and they done away with all the flower looking print on the inside. So it's just pinstriping pretty much. So it looks more modern, looks a little bit more updated, but even the older model I thought was really pretty. It just gave it a little bit more character with the cursive print on the pocket. Now here are your interior clasps. That is literally the only security you have on the inside of your bag besides the interior pocket, which, oh, and your zipper should always be super smooth. You should never have any issues with the zipper. Obviously the bag did come with a little care booklet and all the textile papers. I just kind of keep that in the pocket so I never lose them. Because once they're gone, and I like to keep up with all the stuff that comes with them. You know, just in case you ever want to turn around and resell the bag, it's good to offer all the pieces it came with. You also it comes with a D-ring. So that's the thing about the Neverfulls. The handles are stiff until they relax, so they're kind of just like flopping all around and they're in the way. But the Neverfull does come with a D-ring. You can clip your mini pochette, you can clip your clay, or you can clip the Neo pouch to it. But the pouch is perfectly symmetrical. Everything looks good with this. The glazing looks good. The zipper, again, is super smooth. Now, these do come with a tiny little pocket, but as slim as this thing is, and we're talking like credit card thin, like it's not gonna hold a whole bunch of crap, you know, but it is gonna hold some necessities. Like if you need to run in the store and you don't want to take your whole bag, this will fit phone, card, cash, that kind of stuff in there. And this also comes with the Louis Vuitton Paris Made in France stamped leather. I'm trying to find the detail in the viewfinder to see if it's picking it up. Okay, that looks good. I'll take it, guys. I will take it. The zippers, they look good as well. A perfect mix between matte and glossy. They're not super gold and shiny, but they're also not matte to the point where they don't have any reflectant to them. Like, I think they're really pretty. Glazing, again, nice and deep, looks good. It may be coming off a little more red on camera, but I think that happens to all of us. And the stitching is doubled where it's supposed to be, again, on this little tab that holds your strap. Now, your Neo pouch, it can clip to become a wristlet and a clutch, or like I said, you can take this clip and you can hook it to your D-ring on the inside, which is, you know, it keeps them together. So nothing's coming apart. I know these bags are really open up top. I know they're really flimsy, so God forbid you drop it and everything spill out. Like, I would hate that to happen to anybody. But I'm sure it has, because there is really no security unless you cinch the sides of the bag in, which mine is still new and stiff, so I haven't really worked it into that. But yeah, you can switch the Neverfull up, really. It's almost like you're getting more than one bag in the same deal, because you can wear it completely open, you can wear it cinched in, you can carry the Neo pouch, like whatever. So it's versatile. It's durable, it's versatile, and it is... it's practical. Neverfulls are really practical bags. Whether you're on the go, whether you have kids, they come in handy, you know, all of that space. And you can even throw an organizer in here and give yourself more storage compartments. But these bags are awesome. I've waited a while to order one, but I figured, you know, I'm going on vacation soon. I want a stylish, nice, solid, durable bag to take to the beach. And voila, the Neverfull was my go-to. These are iconic classic bags. They're beautiful. They're well known. They're really popular and we see them everywhere, but hell, that didn't stop me from getting one because I'll put my own spin on it and I'll make it mine. But I thought these were gorgeous bags. Even the handles, the indentions in the vachetta are there. They're consistent. You can feel them. The stitching looks amazing. It's really smooth and it's really soft, but it's still structured. Like, I don't feel like I have to worry about these handles at all. And I do know that Louis Vuitton has said the exact, like, poundage that these handles can hold. I can't remember what it is. I think it's like 20 pounds or something. But it's a lot for a bag. Obviously, you shouldn't have 20 pounds worth of shit in your purse, but if you do, you don't have to worry about the handles giving out on you. So I thought that was cool. I'm trying to think if there's any other detail I did not cover. Just spin it around one more time and show you. The symmetry and the alignment is perfection. Like, you literally cannot beat it. And for the price, hey, I'll take it. I'm not arguing with it at all. Super excited to have gotten this bag, I know that. And all the girls in my little group and my community, they've been Neverfull crazy, so they didn't help with my Neverfull fever. I seen all the girls getting one. I was like, okay, I have to get one. The bag looks awesome. Perfect vacation bag. Perfect for travel. Like I said, you know, pets, kids, on the go, for work, whatever the case, these bags fit the criteria. Oh, one more little detail. So I forgot to show you the dust bag, which is clearly and like precisely stamped. It looks phenomenal. Even the color is good. And the material feels substantial. It's smooth and soft, but it's heavy. Like, this doesn't feel like a cheap piece of fabric. So I think that's it. Other than all your stitching around the top of your rim where your vachetta is should be consistently straight. I think that's it, guys. I think I covered everything. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, again, leave them in the comment section below for me to get to. If I can answer it, I most definitely will. And if you wanted to reach out to me or follow me on Instagram and keep up with me more on a day-to-day basis, head over there and check me out. I'll leave that info in the description box below as well. But I just wanted to hop on here real quick and show you all a little look at the new GM that I got. And it is just, like, even the sheen on the bag is beautiful. Shout out to Steph for the Turtle Wax White suggestion. They are awesome, especially when you set your bag out to tan. It's almost like this canvas soaks up the conditioning and it just holds that shine. This canvas is soft, but it's also structured. But at the same time, there's so much of it, it kind of concaves into itself. These are just like really comfortable, throw over your shoulder bags and go. So if you are on the market for a Neverfull, don't wait any longer. These things come in handy more than you know. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the positive feedback, and I will talk with you all shortly. Like I said before, if there's anything that I forgot to cover, don't hesitate to ask, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you were on the market for a Neverfull, go nab one, because they really do come in handy. I can't press that issue enough. They're really awesome bags. That just goes to show why they're so popular, you know? But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you, and I will chat with you all in the next one. Thanks for listening to me, guys. Bye-bye.